Hi, it's Amy with Cincy Chic and Chic This Week blog, and Drew, our intern. We got a really great email from a gal who came from the West Coast, and she's here in Cincinnati. She's freezing cold. She doesn't know what the heck to wear in this cold weather. She walks a lot downtown from appointment to appointment, so it needs to be functional and comfortable too. So Drew and I are on the case. We came up with some great ideas. Drew, do you want to start?
Yeah, definitely. We have been talking to a lot of people about some warm weather wear or some cold weather wear to make them a little bit warmer for you. And so we had been talking about some Under Armour to be warmer on your upper part, or maybe some leggings underneath some jeggings and things like that. But we have come up with some more ideas with some things that are going to make your feet comfortable and your feet warm. And just to be a little bit more stylish and warm at the same time.
Like you mentioned, the shearling insoles are a really great idea because us ladies, we're always changing our shoes, and the insoles give us just a little bit more warmth inside, and you can switch those out from shoe to shoe, but it just gives you a little bit additional heat and cushion between the cold ground and your feet, so you can still wear those cute shoes. And another idea?
Well, there's a great thing that's been coming out from American Apparel. They have thigh-high knit socks.
Yeah, they're really cute.
So you can basically wear them over some leggings or as leggings themselves, rather than putting 15 pairs of leggings on. You have these really thick knit socks that you can put under boots, whether they're lower or they're higher. So they're very versatile, and they can keep you and your feet comfortable and warm and dry and all those things that are going to be very essential for this nasty Cincinnati weather.
Right, and I like, actually a girlfriend of mine, she just wore them this weekend and I was in love with them. She had some really cute boots on, she had a little black dress, and just having that little additional gray stocking, it was just so cute. So I just was in love with it. So I'm going to get a pair in all the different colors. So
Well, and one thing that I really love to do, me personally, and I like to throw color in wherever I can. I was just telling Amy how today I was looking through my closet, what can I wear, what can I wear? And I picked something that I usually wear in the summertime and just threw it underneath something that was a more neutral color. I mean, I see people in the wintertime get into that funk, and they get the blacks and the browns and the grays. And you
hello, what I'm wearing right now.
So, but Amy accessorized with a great orange scarf, and I threw a little bit of a different blue underneath and a blue-green to just spark it up a little bit.
I love it. It's something that you wear traditionally in spring and summer, but you found a way to bring it into your winter wardrobe, which I think someone from the West Coast would definitely appreciate.
Yeah.
Being able to wear some of that West Coast wear, even in the winter in the Midwest. And one little fun fact, my dad was a science teacher, so I always go back to the science and the facts. We learned that 50% of your body heat is lost through your head. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Well, now you need to know that, and now you also need to wear a hat, because there's no excuse to lose 50% of your total body heat through your head if you can be wearing a cute hat. So definitely don't leave the house without it, especially if you're going to be taking a long walk to an appointment, because you don't want to be losing all that important body heat through your head.
And they've come up with tons and tons and tons of different types of hats. And if you're going to be downtown and you're not driving very often, you're going to want a hat, maybe some earmuffs. They have some really fashionable things if you don't want to get hat head if you're walking all over the place. There's definitely some great earmuffs. There's just some really great things that are going to keep in your warmth on top of your head.
Right, and you can actually even take a scarf and you can loop it over your head, and there's lots of different ways that you can do that fashionably. And that brings us to our next point. A really thick, nice shawl, scarf is so important. It can be used for anything. You can use it as something that you cover your head with, something that you use as a scarf. You can also use it as a blanket on your plane rides, as a pillow on a car ride. So anything, you always want to have this really great thick shawl with you. And if you don't have a hat, or if you don't want the hat hair, you can always just loop it around, and it won't mess up your hair, but it'll keep you nice and warm.
And this is another place that you can really go wild and throw in some color and really be festive, or whatever you want to do that day. There's hundreds and hundreds of different types of scarves and things that you can, different patterns and all kinds of stuff that you can really make you look really extremely fashionable in cold weather when you don't want to be outside at all.
Right. And one last thing that we'll leave you with is an important pair of shoes. Always choose carefully with the shoes that you're going to wear, especially in the winter time, and especially if you're going to be walking. Some little tips that we've got for you for walking downtown especially. Make sure that you have a boot because that's really, it's fashionable and it's functional. So get a nice pair of boots. Make sure it's a type of leather that you can treat so that if you're walking through salt and black ice and all of that gunk, you're not going to ruin your nice pair of shoes. So make sure it's treatable.
Yeah.
And
I was just gonna say it's gonna last a lot longer. This would definitely be one thing that you don't want to skimp on. I would definitely save up a few dollars to get a more expensive pair of boots that are really good leather and something that you can wash, take to a professional that can do it or something like that because they'll last forever.
Treat. And also make sure that you get a pair of boots that you can fit a couple pair of thick socks in because that's going to make your walk a lot more comfortable and a lot warmer. And so if it'll be more uncomfortable if you can't fit your socks into them. So make sure that you choose your boots wisely and maybe even bring your thickest pair of socks to the shoe store when you go and buy them so you make sure that they actually fit in when you're buying them.
I think we hit it. I would just definitely say don't forget your color in the wintertime. You don't want to get into that funk of just the browns and the blacks. Just throw something quick. Make sure you stay warm, warm, warm. Head and great shoes. So
yes, I've got to share my shoes here.
Hey, O'Malley, I'm proud to say I'm 50 years old and not one of those gals who's afraid to hide her age, unlike some other gals, and I like to kick, stretch, and kick. I'm 50.
Perfect.
We wore the perfect outfit for
We
this.
definitely
we
did.
really
We
did.
definitely did.
Yeah, we're doing it by example, as
Doing it by
always.
example.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great day, and let us know if you have any more questions. See you later.